Hey guys, we're back. It's Obstacle Academy. You know, us. Welcome back to your final WNL Qualifier. Everybody's trying to punch their ticket to regionals, which I believe is going to be at Ninja U. And we're on the preteen wave. We went through the kids, we went through the mature kids. A lot of exciting runs. The kids division, they made it happen toward the end. And mature kids, man, they came close. A couple of them just peeling off the very final holds. Let's take a look at what course these guys are going to run. So we have obstacle number 1, wall run system, a couple blocks, offset dismounts. A lot of what makes this course difficult are these sort of offset dismounts, tricky direction changes. You can see our head judge is out here demonstrating. Preteens will probably go a little bit faster than this. They'll definitely look smoother doing it. This obstacle here gave a lot of the earlier kids some trouble. You can see how long Judge Skinny shakes out before trying it. You can see how many swings he takes here. I think 6 or 7 probably. Lines up for a dismount. You can see a camera cut. Anytime you see a camera cut like that, it means that something didn't go according to plan. A lot of struggles on this obstacle as well. We saw, you can see even Judge Skinny, this 5th or 6th try. Another camera cut here, so they have to lachey into these pockets, which is a tricky move. They're cliffhanger style. They're pretty forgiving for the size of ledges that they are, but when you're tired from when you get there. And then this one has been kind of the crux of the day. You go into. Again, this is probably not the beta. You know, I got a little bit confused. It's harder than it looks. Then it goes to the platform here. You are allowed that balance beam. We're back to Mr. Judge Skinny. This is obstacle number 9. This jump, camera does not do it justice on how big that jump is. So final obstacle here for the preteens is this one. And we saw a couple kids get real close, but nobody could quite put it all together. That's the course they're gonna run. The rules, we have the full course format, basically difficulty points, time points. The fewer people that complete an obstacle, the higher its difficulty score, and the time points are different for each obstacle. They're based on how fast the athlete cleared that obstacle relative to the competition. So, you know, if they complete an obstacle faster than other people, their time score is higher. That's pretty much that. Sounds like the judge is clearing the course out right now and calling down Kylie Gruchow to the starting platform to start off our preteen wave. So, it's like our course is all cleared off. Camera operators are getting things into position down there, and Kylie waving her hands around. Must put on some liquid chalk or something like that. Obstacle number 1, no issue, other than maybe a height change on an obstacle or 2. I think this course is pretty much just like the mature kids course. Rope swing, trampoline, cat grab, cat back. No problem for Kylie so far. Starting off the preteen division here. This division's normally pretty loaded, but a lot of athletes On the elite side, the more elite you get, the more you'll probably tend toward the NSC Youth. Their first competition today is at 6:05. Kylie's here, hat in the ring. Just comes up a hair short. That Lachey is massive. And it's diagonal. The bar you head to is diagonal. Actually saw a lot of issues with that one earlier. So this one has been a headache throughout the day. I like that Kylie, she must have been paying attention. I like that she reached to the top of the shelf rather than trying to match on the bottom. Oh, so close. The shade tack was absolutely perfect. Looks like her hands just weren't exactly across from each other. Now the Lachey into the cliff pockets. Nice save on the backswing. It is probably going to have to be a Lachey. Just a little bit off on the Lachey into the cliff pockets. Let's see what she opts for here. Re-aims the chair, hops in. Cruising right along. Nicely done, in and out of that thing. 40 seconds to go, 2 obstacles to go. Still looking powerful, still looking comfortable so far. It's a huge jump off the angle balance beam, no problem. So she does have time for this last one, but does she have energy for it? Just over 20 seconds left. It's the first Lachey isn't horrible. The second one, though, if you'll notice the way that the cones are configured. Let's see if you take weight off of one. It's a great run out of Kylie. Way to start it off. It's always tough to run first. Fantastic performance. Up next, we got Mr. King. We got to see Moose King run earlier. That's Caleb's brother. Oh yeah, King, he's out here. King setting up a direction change. It's on the most elite team that we got here. Obstacle Academy, full clean link through, rope swing, trampoline, cat grab, cat back. Cruising, that's about as fast as we've seen to that point. Setting up another direction change. Shane on out. See how quickly here. Another big sign of experience. Earlier, Lachey here. It's perfect. Perfectly appropriate for the height and distance. The more you do, ninja. You know, when you're learning, sometimes you'll just do the biggest, most powerful move you can do, and then you come back around. The more elite you get, rather than doing the biggest, most powerful one you can do, you do the Lachey that is exactly appropriate for the obstacle. So that's kind of what we're seeing out of Mr. King here. Perfectly controlled, looking very strong. I cannot imagine that we've had anybody to this point faster than this. Hopefully he doesn't pump out here. Don't want him to burn out on this obstacle. Gets in there comfortably. Plops on down. Oh, he's cruising. He means it. Look at that. I like that. So alternating hand method. Keeps him going forward fast. Ton of time left. I'm not going to jinx him. I think he's doing a good job. That's all I'm going to say. Not going to jinx him here. He's clean with it. He's clean with it. First clear. Oh, I jinxed him. No. Oh, the technician T. You shouldn't have let me speak at all. You ruined it. He had a perfect run. Oh, I like the idea to go to the singular cone. God, I wonder what happened. Just came off that last second. That last move is hard. It's a hard move. Up next, we got Josie. Josie smooth and long. Josie another elite. Classic Josie pink shoe. Nice link tech. Linking on through when she can. Very smooth to this point. Just barely. Looks like she might have reached a little bit too far with both hands rather than her hands being exactly across from each other. Onto these long swings here. Maybe one more swing just to be sure. Big lâché up. She's giving herself about 2 minutes before starting obstacle number 6. Kind of the first real headache of the day. That nice controlled, comfortable moves onto it. Just undershoots it. Undershoots maybe an inch or two. Onto the hot rod. Yay! Clear. Picking up another point. She had to have felt cool doing that. Under the angled balance beams. Goes on and off. Come on, Josie, she has time. I have a feeling this point will be worth a lot. She can hang on, she's right there. She had her hands on it. Fantastic run out of Miss Josie. Next on the starting platform, we got Violet. Big old family of ninjas. Gotta see Fiona run earlier. Fiona podiumed. Second place. Almost was announced as first place. Judge Skinny was sounding out the names to the best of his ability. A little bit mixed up. A lot of letters out there. There shouldn't be 26. That was clean. Looking pretty clean. Nice control of dismounts. Stops for just a quick handful of chalk. Maintains just a little bit of link posture. This is an interesting. No! Not sure if she tried like a link lâché to that. It's almost uncomfortably close. Like it's almost harder when you're tempted to span out and monkey bar something when you could lâché. Maybe the most tried and true technique for it would be to lâché. But you're tempted to reach. Last fingertips on the jumbo ring. Still has a ton of time left. It's still all point-based. As long as she's real efficient throughout here. She's got obstacles 7, 8, 9, and 10 left. 90 seconds to do them.
Come on, Violet. Wheelchair time.
She goes, just prepping up. For the step over method, the redirect and then step over. Data, nice and clean tech. She goes, right out of there. Obstacle out of the way. And big jump. Okay, so she has time to do this. Like to see her take maybe 10 seconds here. Take a few breaths, handful of chalk. Convince yourself to commit. It is possible. Has a decent wingspan. Does have the strength for it. Will she commit to it? Oh, she's close. We've been so close to seeing that obstacle unlocked. Haven't gotten to see it yet. Up next, we have Aaron Clark. Mr. Aaron, starting platform, asking the coach, asking the judge a question. And then into the course. Nice clean link tech, smooth. You gotta see some former teammates run earlier. Sets up with a little bit of link posture. Jugs out of the way. There is a direction change off of this one. Kind of tough to tell. All the blocks are yellow down there. He does have the momentum and the angle for it now. Secures another point. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. About to start obstacle number 5. No problem through obstacle number 5. We're halfway through obstacle number 6. Is he going to match Link off the match? Yes, sir. I like that he took the few seconds to eyeball that before committing to the match. Make sure he was lined up. Another really smart run. Pretty much always does. Get through this. We'll have a couple obstacles to shake those hands out. So he's pretty good about strategizing rest, knowing which technique to use. Wheeling that thing along. Zipping line on and off of that bad boy. Got a little ahead of himself, it looked like, and then ran off onto, which is fine. I mean, if there were one to miss, it would be one with a low difficulty score, I think. So he still looks pretty comfortable on hanging holds. Just a couple seconds. Does he have the energy? Does he have the energy left? Oh, he's right there. Great run out of Aaron. One tiny mishap, jumping onto the wrong block. Still a great run, great performance. Up next, we have Isaiah. Isaiah linking through. Got to see some teammates run earlier. He knows what pace to try to beat. looking good so far. Not even a minute in yet. Really competitive time. He's reaching directly for the under grip. Works out for him. Takes one or two breaths here. A little handful of chalk. Very, very confident. Let's see what technique he goes for here. Standard. Do the redirect. Sort of aim and shoot. And on to the last two. A ton of time left. Plenty of time to make it happen. Over a minute. So, I mean, like that he's taking a break. Knows nobody's done it. It'll have to be the most valuable difficulty score point. With the rest, I feel like he has the energy left for it. Is he going to go for both? Is he going to go for one like King did? Oh, he goes for one. I feel like he could have hung on. Maybe got a little bit spooked about the distance, but great run. He's going to have to stack him up pretty high. Next on the starting platform, we have Teddy. Teddy is zooming into the course. I got to coach Teddy a little bit as well. There he goes, moving quick, moving too quick. Moving just a little bit too quick. Round to the cliffhangers, Mr. Teddy. Scooping up the points that he can. Still has a decent amount of time left despite those falls. Opts for the immediate step over. You can see him kind of laughing. He's enjoying this obstacle. He enjoys the cheering that he's getting from the judges. 2 obstacles left. Jumping in pretty confident to this last obstacle. We have yet to see it unlocked. Oh. Great run out of Mr. Ted. Up next, we have Ryan Wilwerding. On to obstacle 1. Cruising on through. Nice direction change. Nice links through on the 90-degree laches. Looking comfortable so far. On and off. This one caused a few issues earlier. Looks like those issues, for the most part, have been ironed out. Right into obstacle 5. It's trickier than it looks. Again, camera angles never do justice to real heights and distances. Everything's been pretty smooth so far. Got a minute and 40 seconds. Getting into obstacle number 6. Just catches the pumpkin on the very front. You really do want your hands to be across from each other to make it easiest. To the next one, he's opting for the redirect step over. Hear the cheering going on and off. Smart. You know, it's not the hardest obstacle in the world. It ain't much, but it's honest work. But you still do hold your breath getting off of that thing. Got about 40 seconds left. I like that he's resting here. This is definitely the most valuable obstacle. Oh, he's looking comfy. He's looking comfy. Judge Skinny is looking at him like he's gonna catch it. Yeah, we have it unlocked. That's the one. That is the one. That is a clear. And a Mr. Ryan Wilwerding. It's fantastic. We finally got that thing taken down. Next we have Mr. Nathan Webb. Goes Nathan zipping into the course. We've seen it all done. We've seen the whole works. We've seen it all done. So we haven't seen it all done together. Looks like Nathan might be our last chance for that. On and off. Setting up a little bit of continuous lache posture. See him trying to set up this direction change. Probably has it right here. Through 4 obstacles on to number 5. Just a minute in. Here we go with the long swings. Really is a full body requirement. Build swing like that. Switches over to mixed grip. Is able to catch the first jumbo ring. Zips on out, a minute and 40. So his time is, you know, he is probably on pace for a clear. Gonna still have to be efficient. Won't have a whole ton of time to rest. 3 minutes for 10 obstacles. It's fairly standard. A lot of these are, especially this one, is definitely, it's an energy requirement. And you want to be lined up. Seen it completed. Also seen a ton of people throughout the day fall on it. Match link. It is an optimal technique, but you have to lache high enough. You have to be indexed with the lane. Moving on to the Cliff Pockets.
Find your rhythm, side to side.
Dismounting out. Definitely have time for this point, and probably obstacle number 9. Getting all the way through obstacle number 10 is going to be a lot. Lot to ask, but he's getting through this one, no problem. There's about 15 seconds to go. Put together a great run so far. And we're through. Just a couple seconds left. Will he dive in? He's probably going to time out pretty much on contact here. That's it. Nice run out of Mr. Nathan. That wraps up our preteen wave. We're going to tally up some scores, everybody. Put our podium together. Grab our hardware. And zip on over to the award ceremony in just a second or two. Stay tuned in. All right, everybody, looks like we're getting started with the awards ceremony down here on the floor for the preteen division. Third place for the girls in the preteens, we have Violet. Goes getting her hardware. Second place, we got Kylie. Started off the wave for us. First place, we got Josie. Handing out the most comfortable fist bumps we've ever seen. Third place for the boys, Mr. King. Second place for the boys, got Isaiah. First place for the boys. Yeah, the fist bumps are Ryan. There they are, smiling it up. There's a look at your preteen podium. Kind of, almost all of them. And there we go. That's the podium. Preteen podium. Fantastic work. Gang, who are we watching next? We just finished up the preteens. Probably the young adult, and masters wave is coming up soon. So stay tuned in. Thanks for tuning in so far. We will be right back.